Hey everybody, rolling through the day, had a quick moment, wanted to get a video of this out there, and a topic that's vastly misunderstood. I can't even talk because it bothers me so much. How did you really get injured? We always seem to fixate on this one thing, like I got out of bed, I bent down, I tied my shoes, and my back went out, so I'm never going to tie my shoes again. Or we do a lot of things where we blame sleep for our injury. What your injury is, by the time you're ready to come into a doctor and pay money to get it figured out, it's an accumulation of a lot of things. So what we have here is called the blocks of dysfunction, or what's called symptom threshold. Down here is the baseline where that's no pain, where you're perfectly fine. Up here is what's called threshold. Threshold is where it gets enough of your attention for your body to listen to what's going on and you to be proactive about it. So anyone that's been dealing with a problem for a long time has multiple blocks of what I call dysfunction. One block in there might be some degeneration. Basically what that means is things are just getting older before their time. We tend to see that in the joint and the cartilage and everything like that. I put an X through that because degeneration does not go away and it tends to get worse and worse over time. As we go on through life, we have bad postures. We develop a ton of adhesion, which we talked about. Adhesion is like glue that gets inside the muscle, keeps it from being able to stretch and contract. So this whole time you're below sub-symptom threshold. If you had to think about all day long every little ache and pain in your body that you have, your brain would go crazy and you would lose your mind. So by the time it finally gets over threshold, usually what happens is you get that inflammation spike where the tissue might have given out, or you might have slept on it wrong, or you did something, but it was a combination of all of these. So quit fixating on just the one event and realize it's a bunch of things that accumulated over time, enough to bring you over threshold. One thing that we always talk about, a lot of those treatments out there that only address pain, what they actually do is raise that threshold. So you still have all your problem there, but underneath these problems are getting worse and worse, and then they really blow up on you. So been thinking about that for a long time, wanted to get some information on that. Stay tuned a little later. We're going to talk about one of my favorites, kinesio tape.